Hey everybody, it's Sully taking choke points on the road. Well, in this case, under the road. I'm actually inside of the 520 lid, inside a very special room, and I have a very special guest here to tell me about it. All right, here is Steve Peer, our good friend from the Washington State Department of Transportation. Kind of explain to me where we are and what are we looking at here?
Yeah, as you said, we're under 520, under a lid that's over 520 in a valve suppression room. Here we have 15 different valves that can, in case of a fire, they will deploy. It will send water and foam mixed to the area that it has where the heat sensor tells us there's a fire, and actually deluge that part of the tunnel to put out a fire.
So we've got foam here, and then this is all the guts to kind of make sure it gets where it needs to go.
It is. We don't want to have the whole tunnel filled with foam. We want to have sections filled with foam so that it's not as major. There's two sections, two different fires, or a fire that's pretty big. We may actually have two different sections, but there's 15 sections altogether. Eastbound's a little bit longer, so it has 8. Westbound has 7.
All right, Steve, in a minute we're going to go outside and take a look at why we're doing the closure. In addition to checking all things out here, we got to make sure that the lights that run in the tunnel out there are doing okay. So we'll go check that out next. All right, we're outside here, Steve. Kind of tell me, what are we looking at here? This is the westbound direction of 520?
Yeah, you can see the lights that we're working on this weekend. We are, you can see the lights that we're working on. It's super loud out here. I'll try to talk as loud as I can. We are wanting to calibrate these lights to make sure that they are the same brightness as what drivers will have outside before they go into this, what's essentially a tunnel. So there's hundreds of lights. They will be working to measure the lumens to make sure that we know what's the brightest, what's the lowest, and how we can sensor that to make sure that there's not a big delta or change when people go in and out of this tunnel.
Wow, so we're getting pretty close. We were just talking that, in a couple of months, this whole thing will be pretty close to put to bed.
Yeah, if you've driven through this area, or even on top of the lid, you're seeing a lot of progress right now. We are putting the finishing touches on the lid. We are under, right now, the direct access ramps for east of the lid that will take HOV and buses to and from the Montlake lid. They'll be starting to put up transit canopies. East of here, we've got a bike and pedestrian only bridge, 73 feet wide, and that's just for non-motorized use. So we're looking at a summer opening, and we're looking forward to that.
All right, so there you go. Full closure of 520 coming up this weekend. They're doing a lot of stuff from where you can't see, but you just did because you got to watch this great video at mynorthwest.com. Be sure to check it out. If you need more information about what they're doing to test the lights or the deluge system or the progress of the project, just read, and I'll keep you up to date, guys. Choke Points on the Road, special secret edition under 520. I'll see you next time.